Whatever it is, one thing is certain. Mysteries like these remind us that the world is still full of unanswered questions, waiting patiently for us to notice. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Hello and welcome to the Mystery Channel, where in each video we discuss strange and profound topics, revealing secrets that science is still unable to fully explain. There is a forest, perhaps near where you live, or maybe someplace far away, that holds a secret, a peculiar quirk of nature that has baffled hikers, scientists, and storytellers alike. Amidst the towering pines or sturdy oaks, there is a curious phenomenon: trees that bow, almost reverently, in one unified direction, towards the west. Their trunks arc like graceful dancers frozen in time, their tops stretching toward the horizon as if drawn by some invisible force. These are not the result of human pruning, nor are they victims of windstorms battering them from one direction. No, these trees bend westward as if compelled by an ancient and mysterious command. But why? Today, we'll explore this mystery. We'll dive into the whispers passed down through folklore, the fascinating clues offered by science, and the lingering questions still left unanswered. What makes these trees bow westward? Let's find out. Our journey begins with the stories, because mysteries like this have always sparked imaginations. In many cultures, trees are thought to be the messengers of the earth, silent witnesses to centuries of change. Some locals who live near these bending groves have their own interpretations of why these trees are skewed. In one Appalachian town where these trees are famously found, the elders spin tales about settlers marking their trails hundreds of years ago. According to this legend, early explorers in the region bent saplings westward to point the way toward water sources or safe passage routes. Over time, these saplings grew, but retained the curve placed into them as young trees, evolving into permanent markers that nature herself adopted. It's a lovely thought. You can almost imagine frontiersmen leading horse-drawn wagons through rugged paths, leaning on these bent trees for direction like their very own natural signposts. In fact, Native American tribes of North America are said to have practiced something very similar, deliberately shaping saplings into trail trees to leave markers through the dense woodlands. But can this simple explanation account for all the bent trees we now find today? Not limited to trails or regions, but scattered, seemingly at random? Well, let's keep digging. Because not all communities turn to history when contemplating the bent trees. Some turn to superstition instead. In parts of Europe, where twisting forests of westward bouncing trees are found in clusters, the phenomenon is thought to be supernatural. Local legends speak of elemental spirits or even ancient curses. Some believe the unusual alignment of the trees marks the site of some forgotten tragedy, a battlefield, perhaps, or a sacred ritual ground. One legend from Romania alleges that wind spirits, angry with human destruction of forests centuries ago, cursed the woods to bow low in eternal surrender. Another tells of fairies forcing trees to bend westward towards the setting sun, a gesture of reverence for the transition between the light of day and the mysterious energy of night. Of course, these are just stories, subtle blends of human wonder and imagination. But like all folklore, they hint at something deeper, a connection to forces we may not yet fully understand. And this is where science enters the picture. Those bent trunks, while mysterious, do not defy biology, and so experts have naturally examined these trees with great curiosity. One of the most popular theories explaining their orientation involves an odd geological quirk: gravitational forces. Underground in certain areas where these trees thrive lie vast deposits of shifting soil or trapped layers of subterranean water. Over time, as younger trees establish roots in this shifting earth, they are subtly tugged downward, creating a curved foundation. But because trees are programmed to seek light, their tops stretch upward to correct this imbalance. The result? A bending arc starting toward the west. It's a neat explanation, but it doesn't explain why westward seems to be the uniform direction in so many cases. Why not east, or north, or south? Some researchers have gone a step further to argue that wind patterns hold the answer. They've hypothesized that sustained westerly winds in certain regions consistently bend young trunks before they solidify into mature, thicker forms. However, when these winds blow, they don't act on just one side of the forest. Why then do entire sections of woods exhibit this strange uniformity? bending westward but not seemingly battered on all sides. Furthermore, experiments trying to recreate these effects artificially in controlled environments rarely produce identical results. And so, scientists are left with a puzzle, not an unsolvable riddle, mind you. There's simply no singular theory that accounts for every occurrence of this phenomenon. It seems that bent trees may form for different reasons, depending on their location or conditions. One of the more modern developments in this field involves satellite imaging, where researchers have discovered alignments between bent tree clusters and magnetic anomalies in the Earth's crust. Could these trees, so attuned to soil composition and natural energy, be responding to forces imperceptible to us? It's an intriguing idea and one that has yet to be fully explored. But here's what most experts can agree upon. Time is a powerful sculptor. The trees we see curving westward didn't wake up one day bent toward the horizon. No, they grew this way over decades, influenced by slow, steady factors so subtle they evade easy detection. Nature always works in patient, surprising ways. Yet even the weight of scientific insight doesn't completely dispel the awe these trees evoke. Walk among a grove of them, and you'll feel it, a subtle tension, as though the forest is speaking in symbols too cryptic for humans to decode. Whether they're silent witnesses to history shaped by unseen geological forces or timeless pieces of natural art, the truth is we'll likely never know every factor at play. And maybe that's for the best. Not every mystery needs a definitive answer. Some are better left as a reminder of nature's quiet genius, a call to look closer, wonder more, and embrace what we cannot fully understand. So the next time you stumble upon a tree that bows toward the west, take a moment to reflect. Are you glimpsing history, science, or myth? Perhaps all three at once. Or perhaps something else entirely. Whatever it is, one thing is certain. Mysteries like these remind us that the world is still full of unanswered questions, waiting patiently for us to notice. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Or perhaps something else entirely. Whatever it is, one thing is certain. Mysteries like these remind us that the world is still full of unanswered questions, waiting patiently for us to notice. And isn't that a beautiful thing? So if you enjoyed this video and are interested in mysterious phenomena and mysterious historical incidents, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more incredible and unbelievable stories. And leave us a comment with your opinion on this topic. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.